Juhannus 2020 Vihta making. So we are blessed to all be together. Francisca, Tavi, Julie, Abby, Rusty, all of us. So we're going to use the Leatherman to prepare to make the Vihta, and we're going to do two things at once. The Vihta, we're going to trim some branches and at the same time make a Vihta. So we're going to make 100% Vihta. This is the best time of the year to make a Vihta, is Juhannus, when the trees are in peak strength and vigor, and we want the soft, supple, yet strong. So we want to at the same time trim the tree and pick the right branches. So this looks really good the way it is, so I'm not going to touch it. That one looks like it's touching the deck, so we could do two things at once. So I try to take the Vihta length and think about the branches being wider, and we're going to hold the Vihta there, so I'm always thinking about the Vihta and where it's going to be. And if I cut it here at the stem, it's also a good spot for it to grow back. So here's the first piece of a Vihta. We'll put it in the middle. We could take a couple of these off as we go. And here's a straight one. Again, take a couple of these off. Okay, this is where it's coming into the deck. So again, I clip those off, and then here, and thinking about this one's nice, because this one goes in all directions, the stems, so that's very helpful. So look at that, we could do that, cut it there. This one's a nice one too, because it splits both ways, so we're getting some, and we're preparing our handle at the same time. So, and as we put it together, it's like a bouquet of flowers. So we are creating art and a tool to take some Vihta therapy. So this one is rubbing against the deck. I will, again, I try to cut at the stem here of another branch. This one I didn't do a very good job on, and now I made it worse, so I apologize, tree. We're gonna have to come back and, oh, who am I kidding? I'm not probably gonna come back. Just cut it off clean. Okay, so got this. Are there any other ones that are rubbing? This one's rubbing. This one. Okay, so we've made the deck better and we're building a Vihta. So I'm looking at the shape the whole time as I go. This one's a nice branch. Okay, what do we have here left? This one's beautiful. This one under here, this is almost like a sucker, so I can get rid of this off of the tree. So it's kind of pruning at the same time. You're pruning trees. And this one, even though that branch is there with no leaves, it adds a little bit of body to the stove. And these long ends, these rogue, we can just snip them off now or snip them off later. Okay. So, is there anything else? That tree is beautiful the way it is, so I wouldn't touch that. Here we've got some low growing growth on there that we could clean up. This one's a nice one for the Vihta because it's got body both ways. and it's still a strong stem. Still a strong stem of the tree. So I'll take off that dead head. Nice structure. Put that together. I guess this one in here.
Wait, Dad, don't step on the rabbit hole.
Okay, this one is probably pretty good. It's taken clean. This one shouldn't be here. That wasn't a very good cut. Okay. Let's go to the other trees. Clean those up. That looks nice right there. These are different kinds of birch trees. These are traditional white birch. This one up here is a river birch. Look at the bark is totally different.
Yeah, that one's beautiful.
It's a gorgeous tree. So we've got, as I remember now, there's a branch that's hanging over the walkway. So we'll go clean that up right now. This one right here. Got to cut it anyway because it's interfering with traffic if you walk through here at night.
Yeah.
Hurt your eye. So I won't cut that. Take some weight off right here. Do a double right there. I'm taking weight off, so maybe it'll rise up, but that's still dangerous. It's gonna poke somebody in the eye. So I'm gonna, it had to be done anyway. There we go. So it's not in our
that
eye.
one's right, that one is right in our face. And cut that
Yeah, I'll cut that one. I'm doing that as I go. So it's really a job of pruning your trees at the same time. But look at the leaves are a different color. They're yellow, green, the shape. That's the white birch. And this is, look at the leaves are different. I don't remember what these are called. But the leaves are different.
Hey, what about this one?
Okay. So this one, since this whole branch has got to come off anyway, I will just cut it off right up here.
This one has to go too.
Oh, yeah.
How nice
Okay.
it feels now. Nice.
See?
Nice out.
And now I get that one. Look at this. This one's got a lot of branches on it for us. See? Look at all those branches we got. That didn't work out. And then this one, look at that. And I'm going to put this one this way. Feeling a little lopsided. Okay, we're starting to get there. So here we are. I'm fitting it as I go, pulling off anything, kind of like a bouquet of flowers, trying to be full, 360 in the whole deal, and thinking about that would be hurtful if that hits you the wrong way, so I'll put that in the middle. Okay, so which one, Julie? Well, that one's dead. I'll get that with a clipper. It's getting pretty thick. But this one, this is a nice one. See, when you got a Vihta, this one bends. It's very good. So I'll cut it up here. And we'll have one more trimming at the end. So this is feeling pretty good. So maybe just a couple more. This one's kind of hitting the eyes if you come out here.
Abby.
So okay. This one had long, slender ones, so I'll get those off. And this one, Okay. Gotta come back and fix that. Okay, let's look at these. These are new birches that are starting. They can't all grow. You see how the birch trees are forking out?
Mm-hmm.
So they're all competing to make it. Not all of those saplings are going to make it. So if we snip some of them, they'll not only be very flexible, but they will also, they're not all going to make it, or the whole tree
Abby.
will die. So we'll take a couple of these new sapling, and I'm going to try to prune it from the inside. The strongest ones that are already strong, let them keep going. And I think we're there. So we should finish this right here. So you hold this by the birch trees and the flowers, and I will go get Okay, Francisca.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. She knows exactly what to do. That's what we got to do next. So we're going to take some strings. So this is sailing now. Make a knot. And this can be an artistic endeavor. So what you've done is perfect. Look at that. She's a natural. So now I take the string. So I will relieve her hand. Make it tight. And come around here. Very tight. I don't care about the ends. Okay, now I will start lapping in and tightening it down onto itself. So that's really what a knot is. Do a couple of those. And this, pulling the string, can actually be like crochet or braiding. It can be a lot of things. It can be whatever you make it to be. Okay, and I'm gonna get a little lazy here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a loop here so that we can hang it on a nail, and it's also a stopper for the rope. Okay, so now we have a rough Vihta. Got to get that against the flowers here. Tav, we have a rough Vihta. Okay, so now we pull out the knife again. Yes, we got it, Abby. So now here we take the knife out again. And now we go to where the rope is and start to cut it and trim it. Look at that. Wow. Now it's trimmed.
There we go. The perfect Vita.
Well, now we need a haircut. There we go. So you take this. Francisca, come here. Okay, so now, just like cutting hair, you could cut that with a knife. Good job. Francisca, perfect. So are there anything sticking out? This one maybe strong. Maybe that one right there a little bit. Get the sideburns. Good job, Francisca. Okay, so now you try it. Okay, we'll trade. So you try it on yourself. How does that feel?
Feels good.
Okay.
Great. You want to try it? Take it from me.
This helps with mosquitoes.
Yes.
Mosquito bites.
Okay. Now there's one more thing we have to do.
What?
We have to baptize it.
Bap-
Baptize. Put it in water. So now we have to put it in the water for a little while before we bring it in the sauna. And then when we bring it in the sauna, we have to baptize it a second time and take it when it's wet and put it on the stones. And then that gives the smell in the sauna.
Why are you putting water first?
So that we clean it and it absorbs more moisture, because now we're gonna be tough on it. We're gonna give it a workout, because it's gonna be our thing. I was ready for this. I have a bucket of water, so we'll put it in there and we'll go cook some s'mores. And now it's soaking, getting ready.
And you let it. How many? How long?
Yeah, until the s'mores are done. That's how long.
How long? 30 minutes. 1 hour.
Here's some extra ones I found. Or do you already make it?
Oh, good, thank you.
I'll throw it away.
Well, no, these are perfect. Okay, so now we will take the sauna and the buckets into the sauna. It's been curing, so it's at its peak of it. The leaves are at the peak of their growth, and it's been soaked. Into the sauna. Okay. Good man, Tav. So, since this is not this is not the story about taking a sauna, because if I was, this would be everybody is naked in the Finnish tradition, but this is a Vihta program, so we will take the Vihta and throw it on the stones and take the ladle, which I don't know where it is at this time. Oh, here it is. And when you throw water on the sauna stove, it should be warm, so you reduce the trauma on the rocks. So here we go, and we will clean the Vihta. You hear it? I'm raising the steam, clean it. And also, it's an aromatic for the sauna, because it smells wonderful in here now. All the lulu that's coming from it, you can see it rising, is an aromatherapy. And after that, because you don't want to hurt anybody, and you want to get it back to balance, you want to take the Vihta and put it back in the cold water, rinse it, and now you can use it. Just like that. But you shouldn't have any clothes on. Hallelujah.
Perfect.